happy lunch break. I am gonna do 10-minute Pilates, and I have been sticking to doing stuff that doesn't require any equipment, but I just cannot stay away from the foam roller today. I'm gonna be a little selfish, so I'm hoping that you have a foam roller at home. If not, get one, help me, or let me help you get one. It's such a versatile piece of equipment, and it's not like I'm making money off of selling these things. It's lightweight, doesn't cost very much, doesn't take up that much room, and it's so versatile. So we're gonna start with some comfortable stretching type movements, and then do a little bit of strengthening. So go ahead, or maybe we'll mix it up a little bit. Put your hands behind your head, so you're supporting your neck. And just feel that for a second. Feel the foam roller kind of resting into underneath your shoulder blade area. Take a couple breaths and see how you breathe a little bit differently with this resting on your back. Or your back resting on it. Now lift up your hips and go ahead and give yourself a little massage all along your back. If you notice, I put my shoulders or elbows in, because when it's like this, my shoulder blades are a little bit in the way of getting a back massage. So if I go like this, my shoulder blades and my back spread apart, and I can get a little bit more of a massage. And I can bias it a little bit on one side of my back where it's tight, and then the other side. And I'm gonna find a spot that I wanna kind of fulcrum over. Notice my ribs are in here, so keep your ribs from flaring. Keep your ribs in, and keep your ribs in as long as possible as you drape your upper body backwards. And exhale to come up, bringing these ribs back to their starting position. And repeat that. My head is resting in my hands so that I don't have a strain with my neck. 2 more. Inhale to come back. Exhale to come up. And 1 more. Now turn over to your side. Get the outside edge of your shoulder blade. Give yourself a little bit of a massage there. And then you can come 2 elbows together front, which makes me feel a stretch all along my back and in between my shoulder blades. And then open it up, keeping my hips stacked. Open it up, and that's not the most comfortable sensation here at my outside edge of my shoulder, but it's like kind of an intense massage. And we're gonna do 1 more. All right, now we're gonna put this underneath the underside of our lower leg, crossing this leg over for some support and rolling back and forth, stopping at spots that feel a little bit sticky, and then progressing. When you stop at the spot that feels sticky, you can kind of tell yourself like, oh, let go. And then it magically let go, let's go. All right, now while we're here on this side, coming all the way from your knee up to near your hip, we're gonna turn over and get the front side of this bottom hip, kind of like the front pocket area. All right, and then you can come onto the front of that thigh and roll out the front of your thigh. But you don't usually, this is not like a top priority typically for me, but since we were there, I figured we'd do it. All right, let's do the other side. Outside edge of the other shoulder. I look in my camera, I feel like I'm lounging at the beach on my little beach towel. That's what I'm imagining. I'm planning my summer vacation, and this year, obviously, way more than ever, I'm concerned that something's gonna happen and I'm not gonna be able to go on my trip. And so I'm looking into travel insurance. Okay, go ahead and go forward and back. But travel insurance is not cheap if you're trying to like protect all of your expenditures from a last minute cancellation. And everywhere that I'm booking on my trip is like I have to cancel 2 weeks prior to the trip or else I get none of my money back, which is like, okay. So much can happen in 2 weeks, as we've noticed, as we've learned this year. Okay, put one foot in front of the other and roll out the outside edge of your thigh, which kind of hurts so good. Stopping at spots that feel a little bit tight and kind of letting go. Tell your body to let that tension go. So you don't have to like pound it out and think like you're kneading dough. Yeah, you can like stop at a spot and let it go. And then you're gonna do the front of that hip, the front pocket area. Ooh, I am tight on this left hip flexor a little bit today. Interesting note, I started getting left hip flexor pain like on and off a year ago, really bad a year ago, when we were at the start of this pandemic and I was at home all the time and always going up and down the stairs. Now go to the front of that thigh. And it wasn't the stairs that was bugging it. It was because I have a little fence so my dog doesn't go upstairs. And it was stepping over that little fence thing all day long that put a little bit of repetitive strain on my hip. I had never gone over that fence so many times in one day until the pandemic. All right, so we did a bunch of nice massage stuff. Now a little bit of strengthening. Oh, one more massage thing and then strengthening. Okay, cross one leg over the other, lean over to the side that you just crossed over and roll out your hip, your glute. And then other side. All right, are we coming up on 10 minutes? Not yet, we have 3 more minutes, so we're gonna do 3 minutes of strengthening. Ready? We are gonna lie parallel with our hips and our head supported. Oh, we should probably stretch first actually. Bring your arms out to the side and roll side to side and get a nice chest stretch. Maybe I'm feeling lazy today. I don't know. This is not lazy. This is still self-care in a not lazy way. It's active self-care. Okay, now for the strengthening. Here we go. Arms by your side, lightly on the ground. You're gonna alternate marching your legs, keeping yourself in neutral spine. That's a little bit of space underneath your low back, a little bit of space underneath your neck, with your sacrum, mid-back, and head on the foam roller. And you are just alternating, floating your legs for 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring the opposite arm up with it. 8, 7, 6, 5. Make sure you're not doing this with your chin. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both arms up. Reach your arms up over your head. Try not to flare your ribs up to the ceiling. Keep those ribs pegged down as much as you can. And then bring your arms up to the ceiling and alternate marching your legs. Trying not to let the foam roller roll from side to side. Stabilizing from your center so your leg can just float up from a stable surface. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands behind your head. Curl your chest up. 8, 7, 6, almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, you're done. Have a good rest of your lunch break. I hope that felt good for your body for a nice little 10-minute workout. Have a good day.